Check, check, check. Hello. All right. Should be good to go. Welcome back for part 2 of Divinity 2 Developer's Cut Eco Draconis for our Divinity prep for Larian's upcoming CRPG. Looks like I have Twitch up and running. And YouTube's looking good. We got anybody here? Can anyone hear me? That's question number 1. I'll be putting all these streams on their own. Am I live right now? In their own playlist. Why do I feel like I'm not live right now? Any of you guys that want to watch after? Am I live? The hell? Anybody there? Since I got oh, no wonder. I'm so sorry, guys. For some reason, my chat wasn't updating on my screen. That my chat was just dead silent, and now I reloaded, and there's like 30 comments. All right, Amos. First of all, great to see you. Greetings. Thank you very much. Enjoy Arc Raiders. I know you're loving that game. What's up, Nate? I am having a good day. How about yourself? What's up, Valhalla? Oh, hey Pickle. Hey Bug. Yeah, we're just going to be working our way through this game. I'm in no rush to complete it, but I wanted to make sure I at least played it once this week, and we saved it for the Sunday night stream. So, hey Mike over on Twitch, appreciate you letting me know that we're good to go. What's up, Real, Laura, Great, Dustin, Shadow. Thank you guys for being here as always. Hello, Georgie. What's up, Michael, Guru, Crunchwrap Queen, we bow to you. All right, sounds good, Amos. And hello, Meredy. And Mary. All right, without further ado, let's jump right into it. And this will be part 2. And yeah, I'll have all the streams in their own little tidy playlist for people that want to watch this, you know, before the next Divinity comes out. Or perhaps you're not watching it live. So let's do it. I think if I hit continue, we should be good to go. Still haven't left her hand. Love this game. I'm enjoying it a lot myself so far. Let's see if I can do a quick summary here since it's been a week. So we are currently undergoing the process of becoming a dragon slayer. Because at this time in the story, we have been led to believe that Lucian the Divine was assassinated by one of the dragon knights. And dragon knights are like the medians between dragons and the regular races like humans and elves. And the dragons appoint dragon knights to be like a median, interact with the regular races, you know, be able to communicate better. And they have been accused of assassinating the Divine, Lucian, or Lucian, however you pronounce it. So we are currently in the process of becoming a dragon slayer. I forget who our commander's name is. But the entire first session was just doing a few rituals, learning some new powers to make us more powerful so we can take down dragons and dragon knights. And we're currently in that process. It's going to take me a minute here to remember the control scheme. Let's see if we have a little bit of a recap. And we're like in the town in the area where dragon slayers go to undergo their rituals in their trials. These are my quests. Do we have a... And a few of the powers that I've obtained. We talked to a lady named Morgana, who gave us silver eyes and gave us the memories of the dragons. And keep in mind, dragons are like a creation race in Divinity lore. They're not just dragons. They're not just flying worms. They're literally kind of gods in a way. They created the world. Partially responsible for that. We gain the ability to recover dragon memories. We gain the ability to see the dead, or the spirit realm. And I also gain the ability to read minds, which is something that dragons can do. And the reason why we're learning all this is so that we can confront dragons, and dragons won't be able to just overpower us. Otherwise, we would just be instantly mind controlled by a dragon. So we're learning all this stuff so we can actually confront dragons and not fall to their will. And that's where we're currently at in the story. The story is going to take a little bit of a left turn, we'll say. This is my first run. I know the overall story, though, from doing research. Dialogues, trophies, and our combat log. Okay, so the active quest that I'm on right now. Ian, thanks for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. I agree, Bug. So I heard enough time to inform Commander Road. So Commander Road wanted me... So before we complete the dragon ritual, Commander Road wanted me to ask around this area because there was a recent dragon sighting. So I'm supposed to finish the ritual to become a dragon slayer. But before we finish it, there's a dragon in the area, and it looks like we're going to go after it while I'm mid-ritual, basically. Mid-trial to become a dragon slayer. But I have all these side quests that I plan on doing right now before we continue on with the main quest, because I'm in absolutely no rush. So let's see where I left off. We claimed goblin hearts, so I can take those back to that one guy. I was able to rescue Quincy. He told me he and his companion Peavy were ambushed and that Peavy ran away, leaving him to fend for himself. Quincy now asked me to confront this disloyal guard who can be found on the barracks watch platform. I should be on the lookout for big game. When I visit Lord Lovis's tower, Lewis asked me to break out a bandit named Martis and to obtain the location of the bandit camp. Alright, we got a lot of quests here. A lady called Dana asked me to deliver a letter to Dirk, the blacksmith in Broken Valley. So that was the whole cheating scandal. Alright, so let's continue on. I'm at the little area right now where I saved the pigs. I think I saved the game, didn't I? Wait, hold on. Does it seem like something didn't save? I'm not sure.
Hey, Slayer, those are New Order pigs, okay? All right, then.
Thought I saved them. Are we on the right load point? Let's take a look here. Quick save 2320, 2342. Interesting. I wonder if I'm on the quick save right now. 2342 will be the most recent one. Let's try that one. You know how this is like unorganized. Why is that ahead of that one? Let me click on that one. I feel like I'm behind a little bit right now. You basically the Dragonborn from Skyrim? No, we're the well, we have some of those powers, but we're kind of the opposite of that right now. Like we're slaying dragons. But you'll see what happens in the story, so. What's up, Cyber? Okay, I guess I'm leaving off right here. So I don't know how to save these pigs. I thought I already sent these Dragon Knights away. Let's see.
Hey, Slayer, those are New Order pigs, okay?
Yeah, the likeness is striking.
Very funny. Please, leave them be. They'll be shipped to Rivertown soon.
Supposed to save, I thought I was supposed to save Kevin here. Can I talk to one of these guys?
Stuck doing guard duty.
Yeah. And Tail Slayer, the New Order greets you.
In the Dragon Slayers, you.
It is good to see our two orders engage in cordial traffic. So tell me, how can I be of assistance?
Don't you have anything better to do than guarding pigs?
Such as?
Thought I already did this, but I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna go with number 2 this time. It would seem 3 stunning, round-bossomed sisters are lost in the woods and in need of assistance.
Then we have a duty to save them. Off we go, Seekers.
With pleasure.
Alright, so they're gonna leave and hopefully I can save the pig. Rosebud? Yay! Yeah, I already distracted them last session, so I was curious why I had to do it again, but I think I chose option 1 last session, and they came back quickly and I wasn't able to do it. Hello, Sierra. Good evening. Omitsu, what's going on? Justin, thank you for 32 months of your channel membership. Really appreciate that. Oh, here they come back.
Slayer, why did you send us on a wild goose chase? There are no gorgeous triplets in the woods.
You don't question a dragon slayer, Lomax.
We'll get back to our guard duty then. But hold on, where are the pigs?
I have absolutely, positively no idea.
And I suppose that's the last we'll hear of it.
All right, quest update. Saving the bacon is the name of the quest. Saving the bacon. The pigs are safe. I should return to Folo. All right. Let's continue on here. Should be done in that area. Okay, that's the village shrine. So we're just going to go a little bit. We have a bunch of quests to turn in back at the village, but I'm going to go a little bit further down here. We're going to see what's going on. For those of you guys that are just tuning in, this is Divinity 2 Developer's Cut, Ego Draconis. And this is the game closest in the timeline to the upcoming Divinity game. So that's why I'm taking my time, and I decided to live stream this versus play it offline. We're going to gather lore and learn about the story and good stuff like that. Okay, a little combat warm up here. You see, it's quite an old game, but still pretty fun. Anybody that ends up buying... A few people bought this game. Oh, nice. Bought this game because they saw me play it last time. Just note that it is kind of old and very janky. And it might run weirdly on your PC. I believe there's a mod out there on the Steam guides for this game that will allow you to run things better. But one quick thing you can do if you're running at least NVIDIA GPU is go into your display settings and limit your limit everything to 60 FPS under your advanced display settings, and that should make this game run much, much better. I don't think I have a block. 26 XP, let's go, baby. Any loot on the ground? No.
Pitiable louse!
So if you notice, the game is super choppy. Limit your in your NVIDIA display settings, limit it to 60 FPS. And it should clean that up drastically. Wow, this is a huge camp right here. What if I'm gonna get a bunch of hearts?
Bring it on!
Be careful of the shamans. They wrecked me last time. Original Sin 1 is actually very far back in the timeline. It's how many years exactly before this game? Well, before Original Sin 2, it's over 1,000 years before Original Sin 2. So Original Sin 1 is more of like a game that kind of it's important to the lore, but the whole game speaks more in like these Greek goddess type myth stories versus like a very specific lore story like Divinity Original Sin 2 is. And Divinity Original Sin 2 is a lot more specific. Original Sin 2 is the second closest game in the timeline to the upcoming Divinity. It's 100 years prior to the upcoming Divinity game, and this game is like 50, we'll say. I don't know the exacts. This is the most recent game, but we don't know exactly what lore is going to be kept from this one. I would imagine at least a decent amount of the overall plot will be kept. I don't really know for certain, to be honest with you. Divinity 3 will be turn-based, yes. Just imagine Original Sin 2 or Baldur's Gate 3, and that's what Divinity 3 is going to be. On steroids, probably. I'm playing as the warrior. I mean, there's not an official class system in this game, but I'm playing as like a base warrior to start off. Oh wow, I got some serious status effect on me right now. Hey Sadrlock, what's up, Fireheart? How you guys doing? We're playing on Xbox. Controller is not good for PC too, so if you're a controller player, I wouldn't play it on PC. It's not optimized at all. It's not good at all. On Xbox, however, it should be fine. Okay, let's go down here. We're gonna take out this entire camp. Does my health regen on its own? I gotta figure this out. Yeah, the jank is part of the charm, but low FPS isn't jank, I wouldn't consider. The jank, when I say jank, I'm talking about just the overall feel of the game, regardless of what FPS you're playing on. If you saw how choppy it was before I limited my FPS to 60, I don't think anybody want to play it on that. It was very bad. It wasn't charming jank, it was very low FPS. Let's go ahead and... I don't know, I literally forgot how to play this game. How do I access my hotbar? I want to put some food on my hotbar, maybe in my inventory. So we got ham right here. Doesn't tell you how much it heals for. Let's take the chicken leg and drag it. Does that not work? No, it doesn't. Where would I put this? Can I do this? You do not meet the requirements to equip this item. A chicken leg. All right, let's right click on it. I can use it and that will give me some health, but how do I put this on my hotbar is the question. I know there's a way to click. Let's see. These are the skill trees, by the way, and you can go into any of them that you want. Classic Larian, they don't really limit you by anything. Genuinely don't know. Let's go. I can always enter pause to heal. How do I put things on the hotbar? Let's click on a skill and see if that... No, that's not how you do it. Oh, here we go. Aha. So there's a couple little things in this game that will make you really confused. So you can select the hotbar, but you have to literally be pointed at the 4, or they have to be pointed at the number. If you're above it, it won't give you the sensation that you're actually selecting it. That'd be a nice quality of life improvement. Not that Larian really cares about this game anymore, but let's do a chicken leg and then let's do a ham. That should help me out for a little bit. Then we'll do an F5, a quick save, because this game does crash sometimes. Hey, bros. Slow HP, yeah, super slow, right? Never a fan of classless systems, Bug? You know, I can understand that. Oh god, we're fighting with my... That's not good. Alright, now we got it out. I think I like both. I think I like Larian doing classless systems. I think they do a pretty good job with it, but at the same time, I liked Baldur's Gate 3 too. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I would prefer. Maybe I'd probably lean your way though and say I'd prefer classes, as long as like multi-classing was offered. Hey, a couple of ducks down here. Go back up. Got this thing on max settings for the lighting. Alright, so this is where I was last time, I think, when I died. Oh man, that's a lot of gobos. Holy crap. Woo, baby.
I don't feel too good.
Why can't I eat the... You can't eat the food? Hold on. Oh, I'm silly. I pressed the wrong button. I'm so stupid. I was pressing 6 because it said I had 6 available. It's on hotkey 3. That's funny. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I'm playing on normal too. I was told to play on normal. That hard and very hard aren't fun. It's not that type of game, really. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Gotcha. Depends on the game. That's how I'm feeling too. Dude, that mage is crazy. Come on, guys. I gotta pull these guys this way a little bit. Is the mage coming? If the mage doesn't come, I'm in luck here. Oh shit, dude, that guy is... Woo, that's definitely the boss. Holy crap. Yep, it's the chief. I didn't even realize that. Give me another one. Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby. Come on.
I can't.
Oh, shit. 4. Dude, this guy got full health too. What the hell? How many chiefs are there? Oh, this is a regular guy right here. I gotta set my hotkeys right.
All too easy.
I wonder if these guys respawn. Is the volume okay right now? You guys need me to turn down. It seems like I might need to... I'm gonna do this. Just think I need to turn down the effects a little bit. Try 35. If that ends up being too little, just let me know. Yeah, going after the casters first is a great idea. What's up, Scuba? The problem is I don't want to run down there and then have to face them all, so if I can pull these guys away without the caster. Come on. Precious, let's go, baby. Another chief? What the hell?
Not yet.
Dude, how many damn chiefs does this place have? I wonder if it just keeps respawning.
Not yet. Oh, my wounds are...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's not good. Is this really on normal? This is crazy. I haven't leveled up yet, but... Tribal Goblin Chief 4. Okay, that guy, I think that guy came from the other side. Just gonna leave him alone for now. Yeah, this game came out in 2009. The developer's cut was 2012, but... Get him, baby, get him!
All too easy.
Okay, the caster's dead. Let's go. Oh man, there's a close battle. Close battle.
My wounds are...
Held my ground, baby. 4 HP. Are you kidding me? Woo! Wow. That is crazy. Carrots, sure. Let's hit F5 after that. That was nuts. Okay, I gotta get some of that HP back before we get too aggressive. Hard mode is hard, yeah. Let's make sure I'm playing on normal. Gameplay, normal, okay. Don't think I'm playing this game for the Crimson Desert or like Elden Ring experience that I like in a lot of games. Not this one. Alright. But it's not even that. I just heard like hard and nightmare is just like... It's like ridiculous to the point of it not really even being fun.
The altar is covered in strange runes, but not much of it is still legible.
Examine the surface.
After careful examination, you find a hidden lever.
We'll pull it. Why not?
Down you go.
Oh god, I have no HP right now. Hey, Ann, what's up? For the lore. Yeah, there's a slow health regen. It's just super slow. Oh, baby. Oh, crap. You guys are more powerful. Wow. Wonder if I need more. What do I have a quest to come down here?
Another one to add to the collection.
See if I can level up. I don't know where that is again. 0.0. Do I have an XP bar somewhere? 149 XP to level up. So then I'll be level 4 maybe? This game has an experience debt. Interesting. I'm just noticing that right now. I wonder what that means. Like if you die, you lose XP? I wonder. I actually like systems like that, but I know generally speaking, most people don't. Kind of a sicko though when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, let's get some of this HP back. Eat a couple carrots, you know? Don't know if being down here is a good idea or not. We got one skelly right there. Okay, we'll go check this way first. Oh, here we go. All right, should be very close to leveling up now. I only have 2 attacks at the moment. I don't think there's a... So we have this... Oh, interesting. We have a jump attack. I forgot about that. If I hold it down, it doesn't actually do a power attack. I think it's the same as a slow. Is it? Not exactly sure. Nothing with the right mouse, though. I'm running out of food.
Shiny.
Damn, I don't have lockpicking. I really got to figure that out. Maybe when I level up and get a point, spend it. I feel like a quest takes me down here, actually. What do we have right here? Oh, the two-handed. Maybe I shouldn't be down here right now. Get him! All right. Any loot on that guy? I don't think so. The music is so like nostalgic feeling. Let's go to skills. Let's see here. We have our Dragon Slayer skills. Mind Read I have at 2. Rush Attack is at 1 out of 5. If I put another one into it, what's it going to do? You can rush towards an enemy and strike it with a blow that does 1.2 times your normal damage and a 35% chance of stunning. Whirlwind. Next level can perform a whirlwind attack that deals 6 points of extra melee damage as a 13% chance of knocking back your opponents. We have Fireball, Magic Missile, Summon Ghost. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So where is lockpicking? Is that, how do they do that? Is that in here? I don't see like utility skills. Stun arrows, ranger stealth, potion efficiency, evade, splitting arrows. You'd think if it'd be under ranger, if anything. Lockpick right here. Oh man. Oh, I want to put a point. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna take one. It lets me. Hold on. You have no levels in the skill yet. When you encounter a bolted door, a chest secured tightly by a big padlock, you itch to find out what is behind that door and that chest. You know you do. By adding the skill to your repertoire, your curiosity will soon be satisfied and perhaps your coin purse as well. So let's add one. That's the wrong button. How do you add to it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, right here. All right, I put a point into lockpicking. I think it's worth it. What's up, Dan? Story of this game is actually so good. Sweet, good to hear. Playing Crimson Desert, Sadrilock? Nice, nice. I'll probably return to that on Tuesday. All right. Got 1 point into lockpicking now. It's down the Dragon Slayer skill tree. Interesting. We have Encumbrance as a passive skill too. Sword and shield expert, dual wielding expert, single-handed weapon. Interesting. Is there a two-handed expert? Let's go ahead and do, I think I should do a manual save. We've made some good progress tonight. Why do I have another? Hold on, I can, what else do I get to level up? My attributes, probably. All right, so I have 4 points to spend here. Strength is melee damage. Spirit, the amount of mana that you have. Vitality is your health. Dexterity is range damage, resistance, intelligence. Let's put a little bit into, I'm going to do 2 into mana, 2 into strength. Because we're going to be getting some summon spells here at some point. Sausages. All right, can I pick up these? Nope, I can't. Hey, look, now I can loot things. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Wrong button. They're both casters. Shit. You can actually dodge. That's nice. Damn, this is really... I can't imagine playing on hard or nightmare. These guys are hitting hard. You have to come back like later. Okay, anything over here? Nope, nothing, nothing, nothing. Not all enemies drop loot. Summoning for the win. Yes, sir, Sesame. Back to Divinity. Yes, sir. Ooh, Dragon Slayer skills, some cost XP? I don't know. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so Mind Read is a Dragon Slayer skill. That does cost XP, Baraz. I wonder what else does. You pay 20%. It's crazy to have skills that cost XP. It's such a unique system. I don't know about all the other ones, but doesn't seem like it. Maybe just mind read. Oh my god, you can scroll down here? I didn't know I could scroll down. Look how much bigger this tree is. Here's my two-handed weapon expertise. Explosive arrows. Whew, they got some cool skills in this game. We have a healing skill. Life tap, summon demon. Love it. All right, let's go this way. Happy I went back in there. Did I get that chest that I couldn't pick before? Yeah, I think I did. What if I need a torch right now? Oh, crap. I should have healed before I did that.
I can't.
I have to get that heal spell. Passive HP regen is just so slow. Is this going to put me to sleep? Nope.
Shiny.
Shiny. Oh man, wow, this goes way deeper. Okay, hold on. Before we go down there, let me just check back here. I don't really get the whole dodge thing. It's like sometimes my character rolls, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know how that works. Doing things in an organized fashion. So I did all this. We came in. This is the way I didn't go over here. Aha, see, I just missed one thing, and it does require lock picking, one, which I have. Oh no, does it require lock picking too? I'm never going to remember to come back down here. The lockpick level is not high enough. I don't know if it's going to tell me or if I just have to accept I don't have a high enough. I think that's probably what happened. Level 0. Should be talents that give you bonus XP to make up for that. Cool. Voice acting shout out. Yeah, I respect slow regen too, bros. Fast regen kind of like negates the importance of healing spells and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. You said the same exact thing. Cold War of lockpicking. Yeah, we're going deep down into this dungeon. Shit. Yeah, I don't know how I gotta figure out how to roll. I don't know if it's a separate button or what. Okay, we have 2 skeletons. Let me back up a little bit. I can pull the one right around the corner. Just go hog wild. Perfect. Only took 10 damage. Look at me in this skeleton. My mortal enemy. I don't know if you can sneak in this game. I don't think you can. Okay, so I roll maybe when I'm... Oh, shit, that's not good. Shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, I can zoom in and out. Damn. Can I yet? Can I? I don't know if I can, actually. Come on, Mr. Skelly. Right when you get to the top over that lip. Far enough. Oh, he's a pansy. Okay, my heals are on 4 and 6 right now. Sometimes you jump, sometimes you don't. All right, so roll is when you're strafing. Come on, buddy, keep coming. I love how you can dodge all these attacks. I appreciate that. It's not just auto magic missile follow. Come back a little bit more, buddy. There we go. That's where I need you. Perfect. One more. Thank you. Guess have some big ass shields. I like how obviously this isn't like difficult as in like you need eye-hand coordination, Elden Ring, from soft difficult. But I like this type of difficulty. We gotta take a dungeon slowly. A little bit more methodically. Not really like eye-hand coordination difficulty, it's just fun. I like this better than just, you know, prancing through a dungeon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not yet. Pitiable louse.
This is an outcast goblin right here. Another thing I really appreciate is it seems like my whirlwinds can oh god. I'm trying to sit to where my shoulder's at a good 90-degree angle. It's already hurting me. I need like a mouse pad that goes back further than my desk. Extension. Because I have to reach too much for the mouse, which irritates it. Let me get rid of this pillow. Hold on. Get rid of my booster seat. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. What's up, Stu? 40 hours or so is the poll for how long it takes to beat this game. Perfect. It's a perfect run. Revitalize. Regenerate 62 mana.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
Put those on my hotbar. Can we grab? I don't know what you can grab in this game. This music, man. It's so old school feeling. Man, we are really going far in this dungeon. I wonder if this is part of the main story, if this is all optional. Maybe this will bring me up inside the ruined church, actually. Thought I had a torch, but apparently not.
The door won't open.
Must need lockpicking too for some of this.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Hey, look at that. Must be some good stuff in here, right?
Shiny.
8 gold. Shiny. My guy loves his gold, doesn't he? He's like a fish, anything shiny. The Ballad of Jack Miller. We're gonna read that. We're reading everything on this run. Even though I won't remember 90% of it. I'm still gonna read it. The Ballad of Jack Miller. Ah, crap. It is a song. Maybe, never mind, I'm not going to. It's a song. If it was a lore book, I would read it. Probably does have some lore, but just don't feel like singing for you guys tonight, you know?
I can't move this.
All right, yeah, I feel like we're gonna come up in the church or the ruins. Let's see. The barracks.
What? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Oh my. All right, so there was a quest that I picked up, session 1 of this run, where I'd have to review the quest log, but I was told to release a prisoner who is currently in prison. I think this is the bandit, actually. We're supposed to release this guy to then like follow him back to the bandit hideout or something, but I couldn't get into his jail cell. And now I've come up, I think, into his jail cell from that cave, that random cave that I came across, so. Oh, nice, Static. Enjoy your run. Hey, Grim. Yeah, I try to get my monitor as close to eye level as I can. It's a little bit difficult though, because right now the shoulder matters more, and it's hard to set it in a way that satisfies both the shoulder and the neck. All right, it says, how did you get in here? New. This is my first assignment. Listen, geezer, we've got to do a bunk, so no time to dilly-dally.
Nice lingo, very convincing. Now tell me who you are.
You want to get cracking or stay in the clink?
Fine, I'll go. But give the bandit talk a rest, will ya?
Got those silver eyes. Okay, so we got him following me right now. And I think I should go back this way, because there's guards out here. Yeah, there is. So let's see if he follows me back down. Perfect. Fun little quest. Whoa! Hopefully there's no friendly fire. Pump for the Warhorse Lord of the Rings game? Did I miss some news? Or was that... I don't think that's been confirmed yet. I think it was actually confirmed that Warhorse wasn't the studio initially that they were thinking was working on a Lord of the Rings game, but that they could still be working on a different one. That's the last news that I heard. I think we just run out of here now. So this quest, just to catch you guys up, is high and dry. I was able to rescue Quincy. He told me he and his... Nope, that's not that one. It is... Here it is. Into the Bandit's Den. I should enter a secret underground passage that can be found in the burned chapel down the valley. I can then make my way to a hatch underneath Martis's cell and bust him out. So that's what we're on. Let me hit F5. Man, if Warhorse, you know, actually is making a Lord of the Rings game, it's gonna be my favorite game of all time. If they can do it in the style of like KCD, like that highly immersive first-person, you know, simulation type game RPG, my entire life would be dedicated to it. That and Divinity would be all I need for the rest of my life. I actually do have a stand-up desk. Oh man, bad time to look up at the chat. What'd I miss? So we can't go this way. Oh, God bless. We're going the right way. Hey, we got some rope. Larian let us pick up rope in BG3 too. But we could never use it for anything. Maybe this next game will be the first use for rope in a Larian game. Yeah, I feel like Warhorse would fit Lord of the Rings really well, because Lord of the Rings, even though it might be labeled as high fantasy, like generally speaking, it's fairly grounded when it comes to, you know, combat and stuff. People aren't just slinging spells left and right. So I feel like it'd be a good game for them to ease slightly into magic, but still have more of like a realistic type game. Dude, this guy is... Oh my god, he is powerful. Holy crap. Get him! Let's go! Him and Martis trying to roll together. They're the dynamic duo, like Hans, Capon, and Henry. Get some of my health back here. Game of Thrones too. Oh yeah, Warhorse over like Warner Bros or something. Absolutely right. I think the studio that they rumored to be making the actual Lord of the Rings, one of the Lord of the Rings, at least some Lord of the Rings upcoming game. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was a liked studio, but they weren't like an RPG studio, which makes me a little bit worried. Oh god, dude. Whew. Chief. Oh man, wow. This is not good. I'm gonna have to run from this.
Not yet.
Let's go. I don't need to heal. I got Martis with me. That was close. F5. You didn't like the combat in KCD? See, I like the combat in KCD a lot. I don't think it would be necessarily the right combat system for a Lord of the Rings game, though. Because it is quite the divisive combat system.
Another one to add to the collection.
Alright. Found a ladder right here. I wonder if... Before I go in there, let me just come back this way. There's another pathway, I think. This is where I came from. That's where I came from. Interesting. Feels like a wall that I want to break through. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh no, I haven't been here yet. Nope, this is new territory. Is it? Dude, this whole place looks the same. Maybe it's not. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. If I missed forgot I have a map, silly me. For some reason I was thinking I didn't have a map. We want to go to the farm exit, the chapel exit, valley, and then the farm. Just go to the farm. I think that's the only one I can go to. Oh, can you get that chest that was above? I don't know how I'd ever get that. We'll see. I looked at it. I was like, there's no way. That's just something I can destroy. That's what I... Oh, there's a ladder. Good thinking. That's not a ladder. Is it? Ooh. What the hell? Not too sure about this. If I can jump and... There we go. Got it. Good catch. Let's get out of this godforsaken place. Martis, I need you, brother. Wonder if he can die. Hope not. A lot of XP right there. I'm actually almost to the next level. Great. Oh, shit. Goblin chief. What if we can farm XP in this game? He just drop kicked him. Not drop kicked him, but side kicked him. Okay, nothing in there, nothing on the ground. It's hard to see in these, 2009 games where everything is just brown. Oh, would you look at that? Do I even need to go this way, though? Yeah, I do. Come with me, brother. Uh-oh. That might not be good. Let's see what happens when I go to the exit. Hit F5 just in case. You too, Amnesty. Appreciate you stopping in. Alright. Oh, here he comes. Perfect.
There you are. What took you so long?
You were in a hurry to get out.
Wouldn't you? Those seekers don't shy away from creative interrogation.
Oops, sorry.
But tell me, who are you really? And why did you help me escape?
So number one would be being honest to him. We'll go with number 2. I overheard some seekers boasting about the incarceration of a bandit, so I decided to help that bandit out.
But why?
I always wanted to take part in the adventurous life of a band of outlaws.
You've sure proven you have what it takes. Tell you what, being a bandit pays very well. Our camp is left of the mine. Go there and find a hidden entrance.
I'm going to pay some XP to mind read here. I want to see what's on his mind.
I wonder what Jagan will think of this slayer.
Okay, not much information.
You'll also need the password. It's beetroot. I can't thank you enough, stranger. I hope I'll see you in the camp.
All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great session so far. I knew the location of the bandit camp and the password as well. I can now inform the lieutenant or travel to the camp and enter. I think I'm going to inform the lieutenant. All right, we have Lovis's tower. We should be on the lookout for big game. The inhabitants of Broken Valley have to deal with their share of outlaws. And then we have a bunch of bounties here. And goblin hearts. So while I'm down here in the south, let's check out a little bit more. Is a secret passage where I went? I actually don't know. Let's go a little bit further this way. Oh yeah, we're right near the town actually. You know what? I'll go back into the town. Thought this was isometric. Divine Divinity and Beyond Divinity are more of that isometric look that you're talking about. Not Divinity 2. You might also be confusing this with Divinity Original Sin 2. This is Divinity 2. Ego Draconis. Developer's Cut. Okay, I had a few things to do here. I think there's one guard that I have to talk to. We'll go inside. Do I want to talk to the commander? I don't think so. So the commander has the main quest. I don't want to talk to her just yet.
Welcome, Slayer. Do you bring news of the bandit camp?
This is the continuation of the quest that I was just doing with the bandits. I have the location, sir.
You do? That's amazing. Tell me all, Slayer.
They are hiding in secret caves close to the mine. The password you need to be able to enter is beetroot.
Capital job, Slayer. Very well done. You have more than earned your reward. I'll ask for reinforcements from Alaroth or Rivertown. Soon those bandits will be history.
You have successfully completed Into the Bandit's Den. Choose your rewards. 750 XP, money, Potion of Minor Intelligence, or a rare iron magical light iron cleaver of destruction. That's cool. It does melee or magic damage. Gives you a +1 to strength. I think I'll take the XP. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and level up. Now I can get Summon Undead, or Fear, or Hide in Shadows. Summon Ghost or Summon Undead. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Summon Undead. We're going to do that. We can see them both. Looks like Oblivion down there. Alright, and then Summon Ghost. And there's the ghost. The ghosts are kind of, they look like Einstein. I don't like that. Not that Einstein looked bad. He did kind of look bad, let's be honest. So we're going to go with Summon Ghost for 1 point. You can summon a level 1 undead creature for 180 seconds. The undead attacks your foes with fireballs. That's perfect. So 1 point into that. Accept. Alright. Ian, thank you so much for the 5 gifted over on YouTube. Welcome to the new members. Appreciate that, Ian, as always. Thank you, my man. And we'll go to Hero, and we're going to do Vitality 5. We'll do Vitality 6. And we'll go Strength 10. Perfect. Thanks, Ian. Tease to the Underworld region. Experience cost is the reason I have only ever done little mind reading in this game. You know, let's see how much I have in total, though. Let's see. So it costs 20-something XP right there. And it seems like XP is just given out so much in this game. Like, you can choose it as a reward. That's kind of crazy for quests. 5,000. So it cost me 30 XP to mind read. Not really that much. And if you keep investing into it, I think it goes down and down and down. Yeah, 20% less, 20% less. Okay, so it is a weird mechanic, you know, losing XP. I can understand why people don't use it, but it doesn't seem like it's really that much.
Who will build the dragon defenses?
The local blacksmith, Dirk.
Okay, so I'm not going to talk to
Undoubtedly,
her
he
because
was
she's
very
our main quest giver,
enthusiastic.
and I want to complete these other ones first. Go this way. What's up, Gabi? Did a full ghost demon build? Cool. It was okay? Okay, not cool. Alright, we have to talk to PV over here for one of our quests. Where is he? PV, where are you? Talk to this guy first real
Go ahead,
fast.
browse my stock. Only quality merchandise.
Does he have a, I want a two-handed sword. We have the bow here. This is a huge increase. My god. I go from melee damage 2 to 3 to melee damage 5 to 32. That is insane. Oh, it is a two-handed sword. How much does it cost? Where's the cost? It costs $12.55. I have $10.70 right now. Should I spend all my money on a two-handed sword when I might find another one? I might do that. What can I sell here? Let's see. How do you sell, actually? I click on one of these. Oh, whoa. Well, I sold those. Now I have 11.08. I need 12.55. Selling all, oh, I'm not getting nearly enough. Limited healing potions. Jeez, I should have those equipped. We'll get rid of these. See how much that's going to give me. 34. Not a lot. Oh, I can sell these too. This is all, I wonder if this is all crafting stuff. Okay, 11.69. Dude, this isn't worth shit. Probably hang on to these. The blacksmith. Black rock, holy basil. I'm going to sell all the herbs. Can always go farm more. We're at 11.87. Just still not enough. Spinel. How much am I going to get for... Oh, I wish it... Did it not tell me? 11.97. Let's just keep selling. Why not? 12.03. Sell the rope. All right, what are we going to get for books here? 12.04 right now. I need 12.55. Let's get rid of the troll book. Oh, God. Okay, well. Giving up everything for this one sword. Oh, man. Okay. 12.19. I ended up short. You got to be kidding me. No, I didn't. We can sell this sword. Yes. All right, 13.16. I'm buying my first two-handed sword right now, called the Iron Flameburge. 5 to 32 melee damage, critical hit 5%. That was expensive. That's not something I would typically do early on in a game, but you know what? Oh, look at this. We have jewelry enchantment formulas. Interesting.
I assure you.
All right, let's go ahead and equip that.
Have you read History of the Dragon
Oh,
Knights?
look at that.
Fascinating
Oh,
read.
dude.
Don't miss out on it.
So much better. This is so much more damage, too. Incredible. Okay, where's PV? Here's the guy we need to talk to.
You're back. The exploring of the tower.
Nope,
You always
that's a-
enjoy the protection.
That's a quest I haven't completed yet. He wants me to go find Lovis's tower, and Lovis is a dragon knight. We don't like the dragon knights right now. Hello, how are you, Sue?
Have you heard what they say about the Slayers?
What do they say, Sue?
They say they're as tall as trolls and just as strong.
Well, I happen to be a dragon slayer, madam.
What? You can't be.
Oh,
You're not
God.
as tall as a troll.
Come on. Get out of here, Sue.
Slayer, have you heard?
Heard what, madam?
Upton told me he caught Lieutenant Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on.
I know for a fact the lieutenant was in the barracks at that time.
That can't be right. We heard he was.
Gotta stick up for our boys, you know what I'm saying? Okay, where is this guy? We have Dirk over here. I must have missed PV. How do I get to Dirk? Oh, he's the blacksmith, I think. Okay, so this guy is a quest involved. This is a quest where a lady was cheating on her husband with Dirk here. And I think I told the guy, the husband, that it was happening, so Dirk's not going to be too happy.
Another disturbance. What is it with you people? Can't you see I'm busy?
I have this package for you, sir.
What's that? Oh, I was wondering when she'd... I'm in your debt, Slayer.
Care to share what's in the package?
Dana is finally ready to leave that miserable old peasant. I shall take her away from him this instant.
Okay, I guess he's going to be okay with it. He's fine with everything. What does he sell? He actually didn't sell a two-handed sword. The Shaman Slayer, that's a cool sword. One-handed though, and then a shield. We don't need shields. Alright, so we got that. I think I need money, honestly, but I'm going to take the XP. Dang, I almost leveled up again. Blacksmith lowered his prices, and then he just left. Alright. How about the pig guy? Where's the pig guy? Oh, here he is, right here.
You're back. My pigs, are they safe?
Safe and sound. I whispered Rosebud, and off they went.
Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, here is your reward, Slayer. I am so grateful.
Game feels like Temu Elder Scrolls in dialogue, and I love it. Dude, look at all this XP I'm getting right now. I wonder if I should be taking gold. I feel poor. The Adventures of Robin Wood, Greatest of Rangers. Damn, I want that for lore. Does it really matter? There's no way Larian remembers lore like this, right? For the upcoming Divinity game. I wonder if I can buy it from him. Can I get 2 rewards? No, 1. Alright, I leveled up again. Wow. Leveling up fast right now. Yeah, it's super interesting how you can choose XP as a reward. You don't see that in other games, really. You just automatically get it, usually. Alright, so level 2 would be a cooldown reduction for the Summon Undead. Cooldown time 30 seconds. What is it before? I think I will upgrade my rush attack as cooldown reduction. Oh wait, no. I'm at level 1. Okay, so, oh no. It's currently at 30 seconds. So next level you can summon a level 4 undead creature for 200 seconds. The undead attack your foes with fireballs. You know what, we'll do another one into undead. Wait, summon mastery, hold on. Your summoned creatures have a 10% increase in power. We have fear, we have charm. Upgrade mind read. I have fatality, jump attack, battle rage. You get a bonus of 20% for melee damage, but a penalty of minus 42 for melee armor rating. What is this jump attack? Jump attacks do 9 extra damage, have a 10% chance of knockdown. Potion efficiency. Could come down here and do two-handed weapon too. So this, when fighting with a two-handed weapon, you do 4% more damage. Okay, whirlwind. You can perform whirlwinds, 13% chance of knocking back, and then this one would be more damage and a 35% chance of stunning it when it's currently 30. Let's increase the summon undead. Requires level 8. Oh, next level, okay. I feel like the summons are going to save my ass, so. Alright, only one other person to talk to besides the main character here. And it's one of the guards, and I believe it is for... Now I have a goblin cart, I should return to Richard, who will pay for me to collect it. Where is that guy? Richard. That's PV. And then Richard is down there too. No, that's Rhodes. Where is Richard? Richard was somewhere... I swear he was somewhere up here. You're not Richard, are you? Oh, you're Roman. Richard show on my map somewhere? He's like the one that collects the goblin hearts. I don't know where that guy went. I was sworn I met him around here.
I leave for 𝑎𝑑 in the morning. Buy supplies before it's too late.
Can I get over the brown tint of the game? Yeah, this is how games were in 2009. Like, look at Dragon Age Origins. Like, there was a period of time, like a 5-year period, where all games were just brown tint. Somebody explained why that was last session. I can't remember what they said, though. Alright, where's PV? Is he on top of the tower here? The quest I'm turning in right now is... I was able to rescue Quincy. He told me he and his companion PV were ambushed and that PV ran away, leaving him to fend for himself. Quincy now asked me to confront this disloyal guard who can be found on the barracks watch platform. So this was a quest last session where I encountered a guard in a tower that was being attacked by goblins, and his companion left because his companion was scared. So we're going to go confront that guy right now. I did sell all my books, but see, the thing is I already read those books, so I can, like, if I rewatch my stream, I can see what they say. I didn't really have much use for them anyways. Apparently I need to put some more points into lockpicking. Fallout 3 was kind of brown tinted too.
You're lucky that
Poor Quincy, how could I? Slayer, why are you back?
Poor Quincy indeed.
What? You know? Oh no,
Yes, you. And that's the only one you care about, isn't that so?
No, it's just the goblins. There were too many of them, too many.
This guy is a coward. I don't think he needs to die for it, though. I do think he needs to lose his job. You left a friend out to die.
I'm a horrible man. I deserve no pity.
You made a serious mistake, PV, but bear your jail time with dignity, and you may yet redeem yourself.
You are right. Perhaps I can still make amends. I will try.
Off to the cells.
PV, you are hereby under arrest.
I guess there's no other way. Let me just say, I'm sorry, Quincy.
I'd accept your apology. If you hadn't hoped I'd die out there so your cowardice would remain a secret.
Take a good hard look at the daylight, PV. You won't be seeing it again for quite some time. Off you go.
You're lucky the goblins can't see you work.
Satisfactory outcome. You have my warmest thanks, Slayer.
Warm thanks are well and good, but how about some coin as well?
Don't be hasty, I was coming to that. Here's a handful of well-deserved gold. Be careful out there, and make sure it won't become goblet.
We're a witcher, we need to be paid for our work. So 300 XP, so I get the gold no matter... Okay, so I get gold and 600 no matter what. An ABC of dragons. Okay, we're gonna take the... Why do they offer books as I wish I would just get the book automatically. That's kind of annoying. I'm taking it because it seems like it's going to be a good lore book that we have to have. And then I'll sell it after we read it. Alright, ABC of Dragons. A stands for Ancient Race. That is what dragons are called, the reason being that in no recorded history does any other living thing precede their reign. So it's just saying that dragons actually were a race before the eternal race. Dragons always were, it seems, which has led to speculations that they are the very creators of Rivellon. Oh, this is a great purchase, or a great get for this quest. Oh yeah, we could save and reload. B stands for bequest, for even if they are not the actual architects of this world, man's entire cultural heritage is the dragon's bequest. Theirs are the gifts of articulate speech, the form of the alphabet, the dominion over fire, the shape of the wheel. C stands for comprehension, for their understanding of us and of all other things in the multiverse is boundless, whereas our comprehension of them falls within the very strictest definition of the word limited. And so ends this very literal ABC. Cool. Okay, I think we can push on with the main quest now. Let's see what I have. Skill book, logbook. So we're looking out for big game. We have the bounty hunting quest. You don't really exactly know where to go for that. Oh, Lovis's Tower. When I visit Lord Lovis's Tower, I should keep an eye out for strange artifacts. Can I do that right now is the question. Can't zoom out anymore right now. I can, but it takes me to the big map. It's kind of annoying. Ouroboros Fjords. Bandit Camp. I wonder if I should do this before I talk to Captain Rhodes. I don't want to push on with the main quest. We'll save and then we'll go talk to the commander. Do an F5 right here. I'm gonna Google brown tint and hope it doesn't go horribly. Yeah.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Might be risky.
Well, obviously they
This
don't...
incessant small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt.
It's your lucky day, Commander. I have some confirmations.
Praise be the divine. Go on, tell me.
The testimonies tend to be a bit vague, but we should clearly focus our attention on the abandoned temple in its immediate vicinity.
Good. That gives us a clear sense of direction. I hope Marius will be back with more news soon. But in any case, before we go, I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel.
To what purpose, Commander?
The next part of your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile undead in a crypt beneath the academy in Rivertown. To feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time is a harrowing experience. During this confrontation, the mixture of fear, elation, and the grim perseverance that hallmarks dragon slayers releases large amounts of adrenaline. This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause.
Yeah, so apparently the dragon memories that we acquired through the ritual that Morgana conducted can cause our character to go, like, insane, too. So we have to complete the entire Dragon Slayer ritual so that doesn't happen.
The effect is temporary, however. So the next and last part of the ritual is... Slayer? Are you all right?
Uh-oh. What are those flashes I see?
It's the dragon memories. They're getting to you. Take this key and face that ghost. Hurry now, before the effects get worse.
Jeez, so many quests turn in now. Minor damage charm. Interesting. I wonder where you put those. On weapons? That's a lot of gold right there. I think I gotta take that. We already got 700 though. Now I'm gonna take the XP. Oh, I got 2 rewards. Let's go. Jeez, I want that. Should we forego the gold and take the... I'm gonna take the damage charm.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Well...
We're gonna see what you even do with that. I have no idea. Go to... Okay, damage charm. Where do you equip it? Maybe it just... auto goes off? Anybody familiar with charms in this game and how they work? I don't see a place to put it. I wonder if like certain weapons have spots for it. Oh my god, I have 8 stat points to spend right now. What's up, Adam? Hey, Kit. Find Richard for the Goblin Heart? Yeah, I do gotta find... Okay, Richard. Yeah, we gotta find that guy. Charms get slotted into equipment with those slots, so that was a waste right now then. Great. Spent 1,200 gold on a sword that doesn't even have a slot. Oh well. Alright, let's do strength to 12. We'll do vitality to 8. And we'll do vitality 10, strength 14. Do the main quest? Okay. Alright.
Obviously they don't like us confiscating their stocks.
The famine in Rivertown is more important than local rumbles.
Exactly.
Hold on to it. Alright, will do. Okay, before I leave here... Actually, I think we have to go to the chapel. We gotta go to the tomb anyways here, so... Let me me stop in here real fast. Like ruins in Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh, this is the whole tavern building. I don't think I have anything to do in here, but it's gonna stop up real fast. Hey, look at this.
Slayer, so good to see you. Here, come. You must have a look at what I sell. Or, do me a favor, maybe.
I'm gonna mind read this fool.
I will buy with them, sell with them, talk with them, walk with them, and so following. As long as at the close of the day I am richer than I was at dawn.
What do you have in mind?
It's naught but a small matter, but it nags me, you see. I recently paid one of the guards for a rabbit he'd shoot for me, but he never delivered it.
So confront him.
I would, but my physical stature is not one that intimidates. You look like the type one doesn't play games with. Talk to the man about it, would you? His name is Keen.
Alright, we'll do this quest while we're here. Keen. Is he gonna be around here? Dude, this tavern is filling up, man. Bunch of L7 weenies around here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he set quests active in this game or how that works. I can't remember. Did I click on it or... I don't know where that guy is. I have no freaking idea. A guard named Keen. I mean, you'd think he'd just be one of the guys around here. Not seeing a marker for it, though. This is Paul. That's Joris. Wellesley? Something like that. Keen.
Hello again, Slayer. What can I do for you?
What's all this about a rabbit?
Rabbit? Wait a minute. You weren't sent here by Locke, were you?
No, I just randomly start conversations about fluffy animals.
Really? Well, I like hamsters. They're... Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, you did mean Locke, didn't you?
I haven't played this in a while. I did miss not being able to move objects around the environment. Yeah, the bad thing about playing Larian games, like going backwards in time with Larian games, is with every game, they innovate and they do new exciting stuff. Step up their game in certain areas. So when you go back in time with Larian games, like you lose a lot of those features.
Listen, Slayer, the man is blackmailing scum. I gave him the rabbit a week ago. You're not the first he sent either. That Richard bastard nearly broke my arm extorting me.
Locke did strike me as a money-keen man, to say the least. I believe you, Keen. What's more, I'll make sure he'll not bother you again.
You do your order proud, Slayer. I can't pay you for your kindness, but perhaps this might prove useful.
Let's mind read him to make sure.
Let's hope the goblins will end up cutting out Richard's heart.
Oh god.
That would be poetic justice.
He wants Richard dead.
I heard Locke talking to his cart. Don't know what that was about, but what he said...
He wants Richard dead. I just don't know where Richard is. Oh crap. Where was the tavern? It's over here. Divinity Original Sin is co-op, yes, Spencer. And the second one, it's 2-player co-op, and the second one is 4-player co-op, up to 4-player.
Ah, Slayer, have you dealt with the louts? Or do you want to take a look at my wares?
I don't think he's the one who should be called a lout.
What? I don't understand.
I think you do. The game's up, Locke. You'll leave Keen alone.
What scandalous behavior! I am wronged, and you do not seek revenge? You lack proper judgment, Slayer. Damn you!
Well, let's try trading with him anyways. He has a rare hunter's light battle shield. We don't use shields. Shields are for wussies. Locke just raised his prices. Oh, cool. We don't want your stupid shield anyways. I want to use Summon Undead. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and grab it. Or how do I do this? Go like this. Summon Undead. Perfect. I don't have any food. Oh, I do. I have potions of healing. And we have cheese. Guard politics is rough. True. Alright, so I don't know where Richard is. So let's go to the tomb. Could check over here. Who's this guy? It's Hans. Hey, well, that's Richard right here. Perfect.
Ah, you're back. What
I
news?
carved out some goblin hearts for you.
Good show. Let's have them.
So the other guard wanted to kill this guy, or wanted this guy to die, so they have some sort of beef going on.
And here's your money. I'd spend it on drink and girls, but that's just a suggestion.
Why do you call Alaroth the Healer City?
Why? Because of the source, of course.
Hey, a little Divinity lore going on there. A real reference to source.
It is a magical stream of water that heals every wound. What do you think is the main ingredient of those little red potions you have?
I think the source should be purged from Original Sin 2. I think that's canon.
Yes, the source is the pride and joy of the city, and has survived the 2 Alaroth slaughters and the last war with Damien. Long may she run, Slayer. Hail the source, and hail Alaroth.
Hunting goblins isn't the most exciting of jobs. How about we go after bigger game?
The goblin hearts are the most lucrative, but I do have another scheme in mind. See, Rivertown is struck by a famine, but Alaroth isn't doing much better. Well, damn the bellies in Rivertown, I say. They can starve in agony for all I care. Alaroth is my responsibility. But that blasted New Order only has eyes for that 2-bit town. They've been collecting food here all week.
I'm not going to decide who receives food and who doesn't. The New Order will provide for Alaroth in the end.
Spineless Slayer. I'll go down to Jackson's farm myself and bust the head of every seeker that stands in my way.
Alright, so we're going to continue on with the tomb quest here. Commander Road instructed me to enter a tomb in the Broken Valley Chapel and confront a restless ghost. Cheese and summons, that's the way to play a Larian game. This does not look like the right building. But there actually might be some good food in here I can steal. Nope, I already robbed her blind. I don't think I can get up here to get that stuff. I have another point to spend, it looks like. Hold on, do I have a... Oh, I have a skill point. Let's spend this one in lockpicking. Then I'll have 2. You can lock... Yeah, we'll do 2. Accept. They don't mind if I take the bread from the church, will they? Or the apples? Oh, shit. You check out that new sword. How about the power? Holy crap. You can see how much higher my HP is now, too. Let's do a manual save. It's been a little while. Okay, we're going to do Summon Undead. See how that goes. Dude, that does not look like normal undead right there. It looks like, I don't know. Very terrifying creature. The footstep sound effects are so nostalgic sounding. Okay, first boss fight, here we go. Uh-oh. Nope, you gotta come in, brother.
Stuck.
Oh no. Yep, here we go. That is a...
Mark me, Dragon Slayer.
What are you?
I repose here, the spirit of one who was once a slayer.
Interesting. Not a dragon, not a slayer.
Duel me and emerge victorious. Only then will you be worthy of my regard.
So I shouldn't be able to mind read him if he was a dragon slayer, but let's try. 340 XP. Oh, we're doing it.
The ghost of Arban thinks of his shield, how it was lost in combat with 𝑘, and how it must still be there in the crypt the dragon fled into.
So yeah, I don't know like a ton about this, but 𝑘 is a dragon, I believe, and he was a dragon slayer, so Arban fought 𝑘. And it's, I guess, giving us information that we should be able to find it in the crypt the dragon fled into. Alright, duel me, here we go. Where's my guy? He's stuck back there. Crap. Oh wow, this guy is not playing around, man. No, he is not. I only had one health potion. Thought I had more than that. Come on, come on, I gotta get my cooldown back. Can I not use that right now? I'm trying to... Here we go. Perfect. Undead in here. Yeah! Summons for the win. I don't have a straight path.
I congratulate you, Slayer. The memory ritual has not deprived you of all your former powers.
How did you know I am a newly initiate, or a new initiate?
I know a newborn when I see one. I brought many of them to Farglow myself.
So keep in mind, this town of Farglow is like used as like the town where all of the ritual stuff goes on when you're becoming a dragon slayer. What is your name?
I am Lord Arban's spirit, sworn to dwell the night and walk the day without rest until all dragon knights have been burnt and purged away. The last dragon knight is near. It is she you are chasing, the blasphemy called Talana. Revenge is at hand, child, and with it, the dragon slayer's destiny.
Okay.
Take my sword. I give it to you freely. May its icy blade draw fountains of her red-hot blood.
And what lies in store for you now, spirit?
Once you and your fellow slayers have killed Talana, I will find rest in the Hall of Echo. The rest is silence and oblivion.
Did you fall in combat with a dragon?
No. It was merely old age that ended my days as a slayer. I led my fair share of raids on the strongholds of betrayers.
Strongholds of betrayers. I think he's just talking about dragon knights. So, little reminder. Right now in the story, in the timeline, most people think that dragon knights assassinated Lucian the Divine. So that's why the Dragon Slayer faction was formed, to wipe out dragons and dragon slayers, because they assassinated the Divine. So we think.
I made my name during the first years of the Dragon Purges. That sword I gave you ensured the gory doom of still. The image of my blade, sparkling silver in the sun, as it is hewn into an enemy's chest, then brought back up, dripping with deep crimson.
Anybody know on Twitch how to get rid of the Wolfheart? Like, I'm on my own Twitch channel right now to read the chat, and half of my phone screen is taken up by WolfheartFPS rewards, and I don't know how to close that. Does anybody have that on their phone if you're watching on the phone? It's really annoying because I can only see like 3 messages at a time. I'm missing some of your guys' messages. It reminds me of good old Skyrim. I can see why you say that. What year did Skyrim come out? Was that... I forget. Skyrim 20... I don't know. I feel like I had its 10-year anniversary not too long ago. Was it like 2014, 15 around The Witcher 3?
Farewell,
2011,
Sire.
okay.
Remember me and my legacy.
Must have had its 15.
We may meet again.
15-year anniversary. If Bethesda was smart, they would really take their time with Elder Scrolls 6 and make sure it's good, because think about the endless stream of money they got from, I guess you could say Oblivion at this point too, because they did the remake, but Skyrim. It'd be interesting to see stats on how much they sold. We're never going to know how many people bought the game twice or 3 times, because you'd buy it under different usernames many times. There's no like stat that shows that you bought it on Xbox and then PC. It'd be interesting to see how many times. I probably bought Skyrim twice on PC probably, and at least once on console, maybe even actually twice, because I bought it on Nintendo Switch too. Or Nintendo, yeah, Switch. Be funny to see that, like, out of their total sales, how many are like repeat buyers from anniversary editions or people that came back 5 years later, didn't have their same login information. All right, this guy apparently gave me a sword. Oh man. Oh, it requires level 12, so I don't regret buying the sword that I bought. But I'm getting up there. We're level 7 right now. Plus 16 to hit points, 2 to strength, 3 to melee. Plus 1 to two-handed weapon. That's amazing. The ghost turned out to be that of Lord Arbin, a once renowned dragon slayer. So let's check this crypt for any other loot. I got a key, but to what? Ghosts are one of the most remarkable creatures in Rivellon. They seem to remember the things they are still attached to, unfinished business, if you will. I've been able to study a very interesting case in the chapel recently. The ghost of a warrior is becoming more active than it's ever been. I would very much like to investigate this matter, but I dare not, for I have heard strange things behind that door. Things I've never heard before. I wonder whether it is relevant that the ghost became so uneasy the very day the dragon was first spotted. So unfinished business out of Lord Arbin there. I'm not sure if that key unlocks like a special chest in here. It's just too hard to see in this brown tinted environment. Hey, I got a stats book. I wonder what that does. Where does that go? What the hell? I picked up a stats book, but I don't know what that means. I don't have any points to spend. Anybody know what the stats book is? Oh, here we go. Here's the chest. Alright, gold. I got a one-handed axe. Extra fine light champions gauntlets of magic damnation. +1 magic armor rating. +2 to range, +2 to melee armor. Wisdom's plain pewter band of the Avenger. +2 to dex, +2 to wisdom. Let's go ahead and throw those bad boys on. Okay, we'll do that. And then for here... Why did that not go on? What the hell? Where did it go? Oh, it went down here. Okay. Alright. Perfect. So let's hit F5. Let's head back. Go, Don. Game was made on the Gamebryo engine, the same engine used to make Oblivion and Fallout 3. That's crazy. So is GTA. I think I bought it twice for PC as well. I have the special edition on my Steam and the Elder Scrolls Anthology disc. Like, just think about like how much extra money that is. So like if they do Elder Scrolls 6 right, if they do it correctly and they do it good, who knows if it's even possible, because we don't know what Bethesda's team is composed of these days, especially under Microsoft, which has been destroying companies lately. They do it well, like they have a product that they can sell for like the next 15 years. It's crazy.
There you are. Marius informed me he spotted the Dragon Knight. But tell me, did you defeat whoever's ghost was in that tomb?
The tomb is quiet now. Arbin rests again.
Did you say Arbin? You met the ghost of Lord Arbin? But he was a legendary slayer. He led the attack on the stronghold of Oribus, once one of the mightiest Dragon Knights.
Cool. Oh, so Oribus was a Dragon Knight, not necessarily a dragon, even though Dragon Knights, some of them can turn into dragons.
After his retirement, he withdrew into obscurity. No one could have imagined he died here, in this little hamlet.
Oribus.
And you have his sword. I'd recognize it anywhere.
He hopes his sword will take active part in Talana's demise.
And it will. But not by your hand.
And what is that supposed to mean?
You have proven you are worthy of the title of Dragon Slayer, and therefore I won't allow you to join us. I foresee great things for you. It would be a shame if they were unrealized because of ill-timed heroics. The dragon memories are too fresh a presence in your psyche. Talana's mind attacks would see your doom.
So she doesn't want us to fight with her right now because we haven't fully finished the ritual. And we might end up going crazy and end up dying against Talana, who is the Dragon Knight that we're after. She is the last of her kind, Commander. How can I be called the Dragon Slayer if I never did what that title describes?
The role of our order shall not diminish, not before Rivellon is free of all her foes. And you know too well our world has far too many. Come now. Give me the sword so that Lord Arbin's wish may yet be realized. And don't be saddened by the events of this day. You will make your name as a hero yet.
Alright, let's take limited strength. We have another charm, money, a one-handed axe. We're going to take the XP. Oops, I get 2. Take the money. Oh, yes. I need some food and healing potions, my god. Okay, I've done a lot of quests today. See if anybody on Twitch. We got a hype train on Twitch right now, but I literally can't even see any in the chat. Like, I can't see anything in the chat. What the hell is this? You know what? Let me bring it up on my main computer so I can see Twitch better. Let's see if my internet goes bad. I apologize, everyone. All right, Twitch. I got you guys on the main monitor again. It's like the good old days. What's up, Sir Chalk? Sorry, I missed your name. Much, much better. Yeah, this game was 2009. Developer's Cut came out in 2012, I believe.
Go ahead, browse my stock.
Alright, we're gonna sell the axe here. Some gold. We're gonna sell my gauntlets. Hang on to those. Stats book. This contains powerful magic that will enhance a stat when read. I didn't see it in my... Oh, is it under my consumables? That's why.
Come again. How about night?
So let's go back into my inventory and click right here. And here we go. Stats book. You gained a stat point. So we'll put that into... Another one into vitality, why not?
Ring for your sweetheart, or some magical trinkets to protect you on the road.
Gonna head out without healing potions? I forget who sells them around here. Excuse me, folks. Alright, actually I don't know where we go for the main quest now, so maybe I will actually just... Maybe we will. That's the prison. Go on a little adventure here.
What brings you back to the barracks again? All the best.
Slayer, always a pleasure to see you.
How are you, Quincy?
My arm still stings, but other...
I feel you, brother. Mine too.
Anything else? Well, good luck out there.
Okay, we're gonna head on a little adventure now because I don't really know where else I'm supposed to go. I guess, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go anyway, so off we go. With my new summon spell. This kind of reminds me of, outside of Stormwind Castle, the human starting zone, Elwyn Forest, I think it was called, in World of Warcraft. I think it was Elwyn Forest. See, I grew up in Teldrassil. I'm not as familiar with the human lands. Dude, look at my power boost. I love that. God, I hate level scaling. I can't believe Oblivion has it. Oblivion's a great game. Dude, I'm just slaughtering these guys. I'm getting like no XP for it now, though.
Totems, be praised. We have our sacrifice.
Ooh, so 𝑔𝑎𝑚𝑒 is actually one of the bounties, I think, on the bounty board.
Prepare to burn and feast, goblins of the valley.
Use a mouse and keyboard, Don. Controller doesn't really work for the PC version. Controls feel fine. It's a weird, janky feeling game, but yeah, they feel fine overall, though. Elwyn Forest, yeah, exactly. Yeah, RIP to Kirill. What a great composer. Okay, here we go. Just calling undead. Oh man. Dude, I'm just one-shotting these guys.
I can't.
Got him. What a power boost. +2 to crit chance, +16 to mana. Poison aura. Enemies that approach have 8% chance of suffering 12 poison damage. I like how Larian, has like so many... There's a lot of depth behind this game when it comes to things that other studios tend to ignore. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, we're good here. We'll take on this other one.
Die!
Dude. It's so fun to come back and just slaughter things. This is what RPGs are all about, man. Screw level scaling. It's like It's so satisfying to, you know, I was in this area earlier, and these goblins were way harder at the start of the stream. And now I've leveled up and powered up and got new gear, and I'm just hacking and slashing them. But it feels deserved. Oh, goblin hearts. Yeah, I feel you, Sir Chunks. Yeah, this is, yeah, action combat ahead of its time. Okay, what do we have here? So we're either going, let's check the dead end over here. Actually, I think I've already, is that where the, nope, that's where the ruined, abandoned temple was. So let's go up this way. If you end up trying this game, Don, well, anybody that's listening, if you end up trying this game, you might have to right-click your shit, what's it called? What's the word for it? When you're just on your computer, the background, right-click and go to your NVIDIA, or actually go to your NVIDIA settings app and limit your FPS to 60. And then it should run much better for you. If it's super choppy for you. I don't know the official terminology for telling you guys what to do, but I just go into my NVIDIA display settings and cap the FPS to 60 and the game runs way better. Otherwise, it's a choppy mess. Yeah. No, I haven't, Sesame, but I'd like to sometime. Is this Talana right here? Oh no, that's Commander Rhodes. Oh man. This is a big moment in the story.
Not another of the Order. I've seen too much of such vermin today already.
It is Talana, the Dragon Knight that Lord Arbin wanted us to kill. Let's go ahead and do a mind read. Pay attention, folks. I think we're going to have some important information to the story here.
Slayerbane, my cleaver, lost in flight. May the creature that finds my weapon use it to strike down Road in agony. If I still had my strength, I'd rip you apart, just as I did so many Slayers. You pathetic soldiers who, like bloody excrement, persistently trail in my wake.
Oh, hey, Silver, hey, Adam.
But Road, she fights like a demon possessed. And that sword, how it did sting, wielding such power that it might extinguish the life of Talana, last of the Dragon Knights.
She's the last of the Dragon Knights. So keep in mind, you know, we're led to believe now that Dragon Knights are not good. So we're kind of RPing that at this moment. And actually, we don't have any choice to not RP that. Just different ways of going about it. Different ways to say the same thing. But the last Dragon Knight is about to perish. I can understand your rage and sorrow.
Could it be? A slayer with a heart? One who sees beyond the veil they held before those silver eyes? Surely not. How I lament the idiocy of mankind. They chase the great ancient ones, paying no heed to the true evil that prepares to rear its head again.
The idiocy of mankind. They chase the great ancient ones. So that's dragons, I think she's referencing. Paying no heed to the true evil that prepares to rear its head again.
Let me show you the lurking bane that will one day try to claim dominion over this world anew. Let me show you.
It does sound like Amelia Tyler, does it not? You have gained 1 rank in Fire Sphere, active skill.
How does it feel, Slayer? What is it like to suddenly find yourself in the body of the being you hate above all? You had better get used to it. I bestow upon you the very essence of my existence. Slayer no longer. Dragon Knight reborn.
shit. Whoa.
Do you see those horrid constructs? They are the perverted machinations of Damien, Rivellon's true nemesis.
So Damien is Alexander's adopted son. They obviously turned on each other, and Damien is someone who holds a piece of the Lord of Chaos within him. Basically one of the, you know, top leaders of demons this moment in time. Not referenced that much in Original Sin 2, surprisingly, but a very, very important character in the lore.
With my powers, I leave you my crusade. Damien's destruction, a dragon's legacy.
This guy might play a big role in the upcoming Divinity game. Possible. We don't know for sure, but it seems likely.
Time to wake up, my sleeping beauty.
Oh.
Vivid dreams you have. I quite enjoyed that little scene. A dragon slayer turned dragon knight. Such delicious irony. Rich and thick, like clotted blood. But I warn you, little hatchling, should you attempt to make Talana's dream come true, our next encounter won't end with the spilling of so little blood, clotted or otherwise. Remember that.
He's...
Halt!
Damien is one of the main... Oh, it's going to be Zandalar. This is one of the wizards in the lore. Damien is one of the main characters of Beyond Divinity. All right, so we have Zandalar, a very important wizard in history. And actually, let me pull up the... let's look up the wiki page real fast. Zandalar the Wise is a wizard of great importance throughout most of the Divinity series. He first appeared in Divine Divinity, seeking marked ones, before allying with Lucian against the Black Ring. Try not to spoil anything. His most recent mainline appearance was in Divinity Original Sin, so I remember that, although he has also made a brief appearance in Original Sin 2, God Woke In. Okay, so that's the graphic novel. One of the many wizards who took part in the Wizard Wars alongside Maxos and Beligar, Zandalar is one of the longest living humans on Rivellon. So the Wizard Wars were actually predating Dragon Commander, which is like minus 8,000 something in the lore, while we're currently in 1200 something. 1200 is an AD, while Dragon Commander was minus 8,000, and this is actually predating that game. This is like some really, really old lore that we don't have a lot of information on. Little is known of his life between the war and 4 AR, when he had become the last of his kind and the keeper of the source, keeper of its memory. After he had spent his lifetime to preserve Rivellon, he took up residence in Silverglen, but now he fears that his private affairs have done more to harm it. Zandalar was a sorcerer who trained with the White Witch Akara and her sister, the conduit Leandra. He was in a relationship with both of them. My man. but finally chose 𝑘ara. So this is all, any of you guys that watched me play Original Sin 1, which is actually, there is a playlist on the channel of me going through that entire game, a live stream playlist. Zandalor was a pretty important character in that game, and you meet him several times. And he's actually the reason why like a lot of the crap goes down in that game, because the sisters got mad at each other. All right, his next known appearance after Original Sin, the first game, was in 1218 AD, where he encounters Lucian, who is near death after being attacked by the dragon rider John Neil Alaroth. So I didn't play all of Divine Divinity yet, but I believe he's the wizard that when Lucian is marked as Godwoken by one of the gods that was like being destroyed or something like that, Zandalor kind of points Lucian in the right direction to becoming the next divine. He's the one that gives him the information, because Lucian was obviously very naive and ignorant and didn't really know what was going on. All right, let's go back to the game. So yeah, he will definitely, I would bet with almost certainty that he'll be in the upcoming Divinity game. He's like Elminster in Forgotten Realms lore.
Please stand still a while and let me have a look at you. Yes, 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 good. Everything still seems to be where it should. Most are not so lucky after a tete-a-tete with the Damned One himself.
Damien the Damned One. The fool should have killed me now that he had the chance.
That's because he doesn't perceive you as a real threat yet. And his arrogance stops him from contemplating you might well become one. But first things first. I am Zandalor, wizard, scholar, and this world's most famed eminence grise, until I fell from grace for protecting dragons from Slayer blades after the Great War.
Okay. All right, so he fell from grace. So I don't think we've fully been revealed in this game yet, but I think you guys are starting to find out that dragon slayers in their mission to take out dragon knights might not be a mission based on truth. And Zandalor knew this. He knew that the dragon knights did not assassinate Lucian the Divine. So him protecting dragons from the Slayer faction that formed was him, you know, trying to protect the truth. And he fell from grace because at large, most of Rivellon believes that the dragon knights and the dragons are the ones that assassinated Lucian the Divine, when in fact it was actually Damien, the character that we just met, Damien the Damned, who was able to somehow mind control one of the dragon knights and cause this whole assassination scheme. And what does the famous Zandalor want from me?
Like Damien, I saw your dream. And so I have come to aid you, for Talana's words could not ring more true. Damien must be defeated.
So this entire story is just being flipped on its head right now.
In order to do so, though, you will have to brave many dangers first, as you strive to unlock the powers that were given unto you. While you may not realize it now, we have come to a turning point in Rivellon's history, and what you decide to do with Talana's bequest will give shape to the fate of everything that lives on this globe. It is with these prophetic words I must leave you, but not before guiding you in the right direction. Seek the help of Lord Lovis in his citadel tower here in the valley.
Damien's from Nemesis. I don't think he's from Nemesis, but he was locked in Nemesis by Lucian, his father. This is actually talked about a lot in Original Sin 2. Talked about. Before Original Sin 2, Lucian and Damien went to war with each other. And Lucian is his adopted father. Lucian didn't want to kill Damien, so he instead trapped him in a plane called Nemesis. And in Nemesis... holy shit, am I getting my timeline wrong? Hold on, now I'm thinking about Beyond Divinity. Scratch what I just said. I gotta re-review a few of that stuff, because I don't know if I'm getting Beyond Divinity mixed up with Divinity.
His ghost will shed light on the mystery that has befallen you. And now I must go. Many things have to be done, many things indeed. Rest assured, however, we will meet again.
Before you go, I should like to know why you, of all people, would aid those who killed the Divine. So our character still doesn't fully understand what's going on.
There is truth, and there is the perception of it. You will find out later which of the two has been the helmsman of the course you steer.
Tell me, am I really a Dragon Knight now?
You are, yes. But that does not mean you can take the form of the dragon yet. It is a complicated matter, which Lovis will tell you more about when asked.
I've heard enough. For Lord Lovis's tower, I am bound.
Well spoken. Be safe and journey carefully. The land...
Now you know your enemy and the shadow-strewn path that awaits you.
Cool.
But I'll be there to guide you, should you stray too far and wide. But Zandelor was right. You must find Lord Lovis. Tell him it was I who sent you, and he will most certainly help you.
Yeah, quite a change in the story here. With the dead dragon. Let's take a look at the quest log. After having been given slumbering dragon powers by Talana, I met my enemy Damien and my ally Zandelor, who told me to find the ghost of Lord Lovis in the haunted Citadel Tower in the middle of the valley. Okay, we have all the same skills. Beautiful. I think I have to run to the bathroom quickly though. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna end up heading further south, so I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of a view here. Whoa! Is that new? I think that's new. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, bye. Good night, Tom. Alright, so I was right about Damien, by the way. The games just go... there's all sorts of flipping and flopping, and sometimes it's confusing to talk about it. But yeah, Damien was banned to Nemesis by his father, Lucian, the Divine. And that's when Beyond Divinity starts, which is after Divine Divinity. I think it's 1219, perhaps, in the lore. And in Nemesis, there are demons, so it's not where the demons come from. They come from Tartarus, but he ends up escaping Nemesis. But he's not from Nemesis, though. Lucian had 2 kids, I think. I don't know, maybe he had more, but the 2 that we know of are Damien, his adoptive son, and then Alexander in Original Sin 2. Alexander is the guy that you have to kill, sometimes multiple times in Original Sin 2. He's like the main boss of Act 1. Wow, look at this. We have a troll right here. Go check it out. Oh, hold on. I lost my Twitch chat. There we go. Yeah, Damien was born in Rivellon, technically, yeah. And then he was possessed, basically. Put there after the Great War. Thanks, Silver.
We'll never make it. It's too big. Damn that bastard of a devil.
Oh shit, am I gonna fight him now?
Go forth, my minions.
Oh man, that's a big boy. Ow. Hey, 148 XP. What's up, Thomas? I can't wait to do the lore videos. It's gonna be fun. Bring the old campfire back. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's a lot of damage. Let's consume. That looks like Oblivion, kind of. Dude, God, it hits so hard. What is this game like on Nightmare mode? Buddy, get him. Hey, that's called teamwork right there. Teamwork makes the dream work. This must be the tower, I'm assuming. Lovis's tower. Don't have any heals going into here. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Wow, look at this. This reminds me of Game of Thrones a little bit. Ooh, that music. I love chaos. You know, I gotta try to buy that, Gabby. I don't have that one.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Aww. Okay, I guess we can't go in right here. Oh, it's so dark over here. That is Lord Lovis's tower. go towards the bandit camp. Gotcha.
Shiny.
Some sort of disease. Dude, I'm so low on HP. Holy crap, that jump. Hey, I poisoned him. That's from my gear. Little passive benefits. Hey, look at this. So we got History of the Damned one. So we're going to learn more about Damien. Check it out in just a second. There's a hatch right there. So let's check it out. Do I have part 1? I don't know if I do. Lucian the Divine raised the possessed child like a son and named him Damien, never revealing him his true background or identity. In raising him in the best of paladin traditions, the Divine was confident the truth would never out. Even though Zandalor, who always had misgivings about the situation, never shared this belief. So Zandalor is the wizard that we just met. And this is when Lucian adopted Damien. Lucian stopped like a ritual for Damien to actually like become the Lord of Chaos, because the Lord of Chaos is trying to infiltrate Rivellon. He stopped it, but Damien, the child, he didn't have the heart to actually kill the child that was going to become the Lord of Chaos. So he kept him alive and wanted to raise him as his own. And hopefully Damien wouldn't actually, you know, become a servant of Chaos or the Lord of Chaos himself. Clearly that didn't work out, and Zandalor apparently knew that was probably not a good idea, but Lucian did it anyways. Still, apart from a more than natural gift for the casting of spells, there was no sign whatsoever that Damien was anything but a normal human being, or that the demon in him would ever awake. But all that changed when he was 14 years of age and he met Ygurna. We now know Ygurna was a Black Ring operative all along, sent by her father Kaelin to approach and befriend Damien in order to gradually inform him about his heritage and to teach him those forbidden things the Divine had kept from him. Over time, this she did and more. Soon they were very much in love with each other. So Ygurna shows up and starts to reveal to Damien his true nature, that he was imparted with a part of the Lord of Chaos, and all of Lucian's plans to divert Damien from his true destiny started to crumble. How did that do? All right, we got a new shrine here. Yeah, call in Jehan, right? Where's that demon hunter when you need him? Excuse me, sir. Oh. Okay. Interesting. The Talisman of the South. Alright, what'd I get here? Melee armor +2, so it's the same as my other one, but I also get a +2 to spirit and as a charm slot. So let's go ahead and put that on. And let me see if I can actually use a charm now. Did I sell my charm? No, here it is. So how do we... I'm gonna drag it over the top of this. Nope, that doesn't work. Charm. There we go. First use of charm. Do 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 do. What did that do? I feel like I'm kicking ass right now. Am I not? What a difference with this sword. The character jumps way too high. It's like hard to control. Interesting, I'm not seeing anything here. Do. Level 8 goblins are no problem for a WolfheartFPS bug. I don't know if you've noticed that. No problem whatsoever. Where the hell are we right now?
Another one to add to the collection.
Item added to... I don't get what those things are doing. The pressure plates. I also have...
Another one to... add to the collection.
Do random stuff. Maybe like a torch or something.
Not yet.
Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Uh-oh. What? I feel like that's gonna come to life.
Another one to add to the collection.
I did level up, so let's see what we have here. What if I should do lockpicking 3? It's like at some point I'm gonna need that, right? Interesting. So we have lockpick. We have 2. Oh no, it's dual wielding. Magic blast. Charm, summon mastery. Hide in shadows, summon ghost. What if we got the ghost out and the skeleton at the same time? I'll put another point into mind read. Yeah, he can save. All right, Gabi. Oh, you think it might be in the files? Cool, I'll take a look at that. Thanks for letting me know.
Shiny.
That leaves... Oh, interesting. Citadel Tower. So I think I wonder if I can get into the tower. Waterfall exit. Let's go check before I go into the tower. Let's check this way. Go to the waterfall really quickly.
Shiny.
Whisperwood added to inventory. Is this that plant? I took my health, I think. Come with me, buddy. Trying to see if I can't pick up that hammer. Stardust, that was an original sin too. Gold ore, nice. Aquamarine looks pretty. How the hell do you get up there? I have no idea. That might be one way. Okay, there we go. Another quest item, interesting.
Shiny.
Got my first shield. Alright, let's go out the waterfall exit and then we're going to come up in the tower. Hey, am I retracing my steps? What the hell? I don't think so. What the hell? I missed the... I'm so confused. Okay, well, let's go out the waterfall exit and see where I'm at, because I'm confused now. I lost my way. Definitely already came here. Holy crap. That was close.
Oh, my wounds are grave.
Stay alive, brother. Gotcha. Whoa! That reminds me of Morrowind a little bit.
I can't.
Gotcha. Wow, I'm super low on HP right now. This is stupid. Too powerful. Can't be stopped. Alright, where am I at on the map? Okay, so we are all the way... I don't see my thing. Where's my... I don't see my arrow. Secret passage. Okay, so we're down this way. Oh, wow. That's cool. It brought me all the way back. Just be able to check this out real fast. This area is like overlooking the area that I was already in, but it might be an area you can't get to from the bottom, so I want to see if there's any treasure or anything down here. Oh, did I get teleported and that confused me? How do you get that perspective? What do you mean, coffee? Yeah, so we're just overlooking the previous area. That's where Talana gave me that dream. So let's go ahead and go back into the dungeon. See if we can come up in the tower. And probably start wrapping things up here shortly. With this game, I don't want to, I mean, maybe some nights I'll go super long, but I start to lose focus like after 2 to 3 hours, especially 3 hours. And I think we're over 3 hours now. I don't want to lose focus with this game. I want to make sure I'm taking everything in. So we're going to take this one slow. Kirill was a musical genius. Yes, indeed he was. Yeah, anybody that might be confused, this is Divinity 2 Developer's Cut Ego Draconis. This isn't Original Sin 2. This is Larian's 2009 game. Takes place the closest in the timeline to the upcoming Divinity game, but it was made before Original Sin, the first one, and Original Sin 2. Only 2.5 hours? Okay, we'll go for a little bit longer then. feel like I've been playing for longer than that, but I haven't. See ya. Ow.
Another one to add to the collection.
Lockpick's not high enough for that one. Damn it. Oh god, I got teleported. Oh man. Oh, well, I guess that worked out in my favor. Got a free chest out of it. Came with a nice shield, crafting materials. All right, well, running out. I wish Larian would talk about this game, because when they told people what they should play before the upcoming Divinity, they said Original Sin 1 and 2 when it comes to lore and, you know, like, the game style. They didn't mention this game, even though it's the closest in the lore timeline. And they might have simply just not mentioned it because they know it's like a old game that didn't really age well. I mean, that's subjective, but after playing it right now, I'm loving this game. I don't really think it aged that well. So they might just be staying quiet on it because of that. But I would like to hear them talk about it. If we get another Q&A or something, or if I like try to, I don't do a lot of interview content, but obviously I think I could probably get somebody at Larian one day for an interview. Definitely pop some questions like that. We'll get this lore settled once and for all. You own the soundtrack CD for this game, Bug? That's awesome.
Shiny.
Go forth, my minions.
Minion's super helpful.
You, your money or your life.
This is like a Withers response right here. An interesting proposition, sir. One's life may be worth more than money, but what is the value of life without money? Is a life of poverty a life worth leading? And is therefore putting life before money the better choice?
What?
Complicated stuff. Let's just move on to the fighting bit.
Good, I do that better.
Alright, go with the boss here. Oh, the summons makes this so easy. Let's go. Oh, that's a great ring right there.
Another one to add to the collection.
Put that bad boy on. Absolutely nice. We have 2 ring slots, 3 ring slots. Oh, a bracelet. Interesting. Halorn, the only thing you have to do is kill travelers, then bring me the gold and the corpses. Not just the gold, not just the corpses, both! You can't make this any clearer, just memorize this. Kill gold corpses for the love of Lakin. Please get it right next time. Hey, I got some heals. Hey! So that's artwork from Beyond Divinity. And I believe that's actually Damien the Damned one right there. In the plane of Nemesis, that would be. It could be the player character, though, too. I don't know. I think it's Damien. Looks like Damien. Damn it. How high lock picking do you need your skill to be early on? This is crazy. Do. All right, we're almost there. Manny Blossom. Yeah, Damien. Damn, dude, they really put you in some situations out here. I don't think I have heals for this.
I can't.
Come on, baby, let's go. That was close. Ooh, that was very close. Okay, we can probably go lockpicking 3 now. Summon a level 8 undead creature for 220 seconds. Wonder when we unlock tier 3. I kind of want to try like some magic too, but I don't know how good it is to mix things up. Let me update my rush attack. I use that a lot. So you can now rush towards an enemy and strike with a blow that does more damage, 35% chance of stun. I'm going to be using rush for the entire game, for sure. Alright, so this didn't pop me up in the tower, but maybe it's a way to get into the tower from the bottom, perhaps? When I think the Divinity gameplay reveal will be shown? Good question. I honestly don't know. It'd be cool if they showed something, you know, later this year, but it didn't seem like early access was going to happen. Oh yeah, this is going to bring us up to the tower. Let me go back down. Hold on. Not ready just yet. According to Sven many, many months ago, it didn't seem like 2026 was likely to happen for early access. And I doubt they'll reveal the gameplay like too far in advance from early access. But maybe they will.
I can't.
Dude, freaking things are everywhere. Oh, nice. Wine actually heals you. It's going to be exciting when they do, though, right? I gotta look back at Baldur's Gate 3, how long when they did that Baldur's Gate gameplay reveal, how long before early access was that? Not that they would stick to the same schedule, but BG3 was insanely successful when it comes to like a marketing standpoint. So maybe they're gonna copy that. Interesting. What's up there? But I have no idea. Oh, it doesn't go up to the tower. Okay. It goes to the top of that road, which is the back entrance to the tower, actually. Dude, there's so many of these skeletons. Ow! Ran right into that one.
Not yet.
I need some ranged attacks. Maybe I'll pick up a little bit of magic. I might die. Dude, these guys come in packs, man. The hell do we have down here? Let's do a manual save. February 27th, 2020, they showed gameplay. Oh, okay, so like 6 months prior. Okay, so maybe we'll get something this year. If they do Divinity Early Access, maybe early 2027. I don't know. Who knows? You can fall from any height, and it can't take fall damage. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Okay, we got another shrine. Who's on that shrine? Lovis is chained.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
There is no handle. You leave.
Okay, so we might have to find a handle. Guy died doing what he loves. I respect it. Even still got it out in the water. Think I can get inside this? Oh, we're gonna try. Nope, there's a lot of salmon right there though. Do 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 do. Jump, buddy, jump. 1 second, y'all. Hey, Grumpy, what's going on? Yeah, everybody gets Divinity 2 and DOS 2 mixed up, understandably so. My webcam is way too big for this stream, I just noticed that. Oh, the teleport shrines were by Maxos, either depicting himself or Ouroboros, the dragon god. I think Maxos was in Dragon Commander, actually. I'm not sure, Georgie. I feel like we've heard Amelia Tyler a few times today, but... So maybe.
Not yet. I can't.
That was close. Interesting. Get some of this health back. I'm trying not to waste my healing items. I don't have a lot of them. Divinity is as good as BG3, it'll be legendary. I'm really excited because Larian keeps talking about how they've advanced their engine like in so many ways. They're really excited about that. And it means a lot coming from Larian saying that versus, you know, like Blizzard or something, but... So I don't know, I think we're going to see some crazy shit in Divinity. Especially considering that they're able to like reduce that process of, so like the voice actor and mocap person will do their thing. And then there was like a huge process that took almost tens of hours actually to eventually get that into the game. And they have like something in their engine now, like some sort of AI or something that will help like reduce that time by, I think it was like a massive amount of hours, which for us means a shit ton of more permutations in the game. They reduced the time by like 10x. It was insane. So like I think the next Divinity is going to have like way more choice consequence than what we saw in Baldur's Gate 3. It was a massive reduction in time, and nothing changed as in like, it's not like AI as in like voice actors or content being generated. It was AI helping reduce like the in-between process. I don't know exactly what it was for, but they still have mocap and actors and everything, but to get it into the game itself, like they found something that will make it so many hours quicker. Which means they're going to be able to do a lot. Okay, so we are at the base of the tower. I got another fast travel point, which is great. Can I get in this way, though?
It's stuck.
Nope. Okay, I can't get in either way. Interesting. I wonder how we're going to get into this tower. But I'm going to call it there for tonight, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Wonderful session. Made a lot of great progress. Learned some good lore today. We all met Damien, which is great. Damien the Dan, we got to see him in that dream. I'm going to call it there because I'm starting to lose focus and I don't want to miss anything. I could just keep playing and not really absorb what I'm playing, but I don't want to do that for this game. So we shall continue this game. I don't know what day of the week, but either way, it will be in a playlist. So they're all neatly organized because I will be playing this game to completion. Maybe Tuesday night I get back to Crimson Desert. Want to make sure I beat that game on stream before we move on to other games. What is coming up, though? I feel like something's coming up. We have the Diablo expansion at some point. I don't know what else is going on. What games are coming out over the next month or so? Does anybody know? BG3 is your favorite game of all time, Sadrulak? Nice. I think most people can understand why. New league for PoE 2. I think I'm waiting for 1.0 for PoE 2 at this point. I did see the Conan Exiles thing. That looked pretty cool. They're doing like a big graphical upgrade to it. Gothic Remake is in June. That's about a month and a half away. I'm definitely going to be checking that out for sure. I actually have a sponsored video for... I don't know what they're going to provide me. I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about, but I should have a video out on the channel like in the next week or two going over the Gothic Remake. I don't know if I'm going to be playing the game or if it's just going to be like an informational video, but... getting some sort of look at it that I'll be making a video on, so... Gonna watch Wolf's DOS 2 streams. I mean, if you're into the lore and the story and everything, Spencer, and you're not going to play yourself, I would say absolutely. I think Original Sin 2 will be like the most important game to play and learn the lore in when it comes to the upcoming Divinity game. It's the most developed, the lore is the most fleshed out at that time, they have the most details in that game. It's the most advanced the game has ever been. Or like Gothic Remake if I'm a fan of BG3. You know, I haven't played the original Gothic, so I'm not sure. Very, very different games though, Spencer. Gothic 1 is like a cult classic. I never actually played it before, but I hear great things about it, so I'm sure the remake hopefully will be good too. But it's hard to say. It's hard to make any sort of comparison to BG3. They're so different. Diablo expansion's tomorrow. Oh shit, is it really? The hell? Damn. Well, maybe I'll be streaming that then. I heard good things about it, so I actually have a... Yeah, heard good things about it. See ya, Ian. Thanks for the gifted and the dono. Yeah, there was a demo for the Gothic remake. It was kind of janky at that time, but hopefully they improved since then. I still liked it. Oh, okay. Guts, yes. The Lord of Hatred DLC, yes. I actually have a, I mean, not that it matters, but I do have a sponsored video for the Diablo DLC too, but I don't know when I have to, I don't know when it's coming out. So I'll probably play the DLC before I even have to do the video. Can't wait for the swimming and diving gameplay. You talking about on the upcoming Divinity? I hope they have that. They hinted towards something with water, it seemed like, but we don't exactly know. See you, Spencer. See you, Verd. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Twitch chat later. See ya, Alpha. Sajlock. Have a good night. Osiris is coming soon? No, it's not until 2027. Osiris Reborn and Exodus are both 2027 games. Osiris Reborn, I believe, is spring 2027 is the current planned release time frame, so still a year away. And Exodus is like early 2027. There, I just activated the chat. I don't know why it wasn't showing.